Good morning, sisters and brothers. My reflection today is based upon a statement from the book of Proverbs we read today. Now, I want to introduce this reflection by not asking a question, but asking you to think about something. Has anyone here ever gotten down on their knees and prayed that Jesus Christ would cure them? Have you ever prayed that you would be delivered from cancer? Yeah, a few nods here, yeah. Well, by the way, I know what it's like to wait 7 days for a biopsy to come back. Did wonders for my prayer life, anyway. But I want to ask you this. We're all familiar with that. We've all done that. But when was the last time any one of us ever prayed that we would be given humility? I don't think anybody ever has. Well, there's a reason why. We read in the book of Proverbs about being humble. But the trouble is, we do not know what humility is. We do not know the difference between humility and humiliation. And there is a big difference. Humility is a virtue, but humiliation sometimes could be the equivalent of criminal abuse. So let's examine what is humility. The word is a Latin word, humilitas. It comes from the word humus. How many people do gardening and you buy a bag of humus, correct? Earth, dirt. Why are we called humans, correct? Humans. Because, well, look at the book of Genesis. God made a form out of the earth, correct? Humus. That's why we're called humans. Humility is very much attached to the idea of humanity. I'll give you an example of what humility looks like, what it feels like. Many of us here have heard or read the story of Mother Teresa of Calcutta. When she left the convent of the Sisters of Loreto to begin a new mission, she actually did not know what in the world she was going to do. And then it happened. She tells the story, walking down the sidewalk of the street in Calcutta. There's a woman in the gutter, dying. She reaches down, picks her up, took her to a hospital, but the hospital wouldn't accept the woman because they said she's going to die. There's nothing we can do for her. We need to take care of some people that we can help. She took her to the abandoned temple of Bali and just stayed with her and held her until she died. Reaching down to the ground. People who are humble are not people who make themselves small, hide from life. Humiliation is different. Humiliation means driving someone into the ground. There are many people who think that you're going to do something good. Have you ever heard anybody invite you to help them to humble another person? Somebody needs to be taken down a notch. They're lying. They want to humiliate another person. Drive someone into the ground. Or let's get another example. Have you ever been in a situation where I love this example I invented. Pope Francis is coming to Memphis. Mass is going to be at the Liberty Bowl. And one of you has chosen to be the lector for the first reading. You walk up this platform, bow to the Pope, then to move to the lectern. And when you get to the tops of the steps, your heel either catches your trousers or your dress, and you fall on your back in front of millions of people watching you on television. And what do you think to yourself? I wish the earth would open up and swallow me. Correct? You've obviously that expression. Yeah. That's humiliation. And who wants to pray for that? And so we need to get a clarity. We do not know the difference in our time between humility and humiliation. Humility is the gift of love. To reach down and lift someone up. To take something out of the ground. If you want to give humility to another person, invite them to go with you to a St. Vincent de Paul's soup kitchen and serve a meal. If you want to help somebody be humble, invite them to go with you to a homeless shelter and make sure another man or woman can get a shower and be clean. Pray that there are humble people in your life, because a humble person will lift you up. A humble person will give you dignity. A humble person will help you to be alive, to succeed, and to restore a heart. May the Lord bless your day.